Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming at you today with some sad news. Sad news, man. God, look at this dude laughing. Look at this dude laughing.
Slide for Brad. Slide for Coach Brad. Bring him back. Hey, Becky.
Becky with the good hair.
Becky with the good hair.
Let's talk about the timeline of events first. You know what I'm saying? A lot has been happening over the past 24 hours. First, it started with this Woj tweet right here. He says, ESPN sources Boston Celtics coach Ime Udoka is facing possible disciplinary action, including a significant suspension for an unspecified violation of organizational guidelines. Discussions are ongoing within the Celtics on a final determination. I ain't gonna lie, when I first read this tweet, I wasn't really, I was worried, but I wasn't really tripping. Maybe 10, 15, that seems significant, but no. No. First of all, before we even get to the next tweet, as soon as this tweet went out, Twitter started speculating like crazy. Crazy. The first one I saw was, hey, he may probably fuck Brad Stevens' wife or something. Crazy assumption.
How far off? How far off was
it? I'm saying, yeah, that's crazy, but okay, the Twitter detectives might be onto something after the news that actually came out. Aside from that, what other rumors came out?
Man, before I talk about other rumors, can I just say, when I read this tweet, my first thought was, what the fuck does this even mean, Woj? Woj, what the shit, dude? Like, possible disciplinary actions, significant suspension for unspecified. You're Woj. Give me the specifics. This is why I have my noties on. Give me the details. But after that, other rumors that came out, man. I mean, obviously, motherfuckers went far with it. They thought he may caught a body. They thought he was 4K straight for real out there, man. People were saying anything. It's not necessarily. We could go upon endless rumors. People were saying anything in my group chat. I don't know about the common folk, but in my group chat, all Celtics fans, just like Benji. That's why I'm having a good day. All losing their mind. Crazy.
So after doing some detective work and more rumors came out that Ime probably had some affair with a staff member. You know, the morality conversations came about, people essentially leaking and making assumptions about certain individuals within the organization. And I'm looking at Nikias right here. He says, incredibly irresponsible of folks to be posting Celtic staff members in name of gossip and retweets, by the way. And I think that is a pretty important point because we can all speculate, put two and two together. There's only one female staff member. Ime is, we're assuming, is a heterosexual male.
Did you just assume his gender? Oh shit!
I'm assuming that he at the very least likes women. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I mean, I agree with this tweet. I know from what we know, context clues, the chances might be low, but there is still a possibility that everything we're assuming is fucking false. Everything we're assuming is false. It doesn't have to be this person. The only thing we know is that he has a role, or he's been in a consensual relationship with a female staff member. And the person that Twitter essentially has been pinning on this, again, hasn't really come out and said that it's actually her. There's no definitive evidence that it's actually her. And in a matter of 24 hours, Twitter has essentially ruined this woman's reputation. Some people have gone the lengths of essentially calling her a homewrecker. And people have been putting her down, comparing her to Nia Long. And there's no definitive evidence that it's actually her. So people were really, really quick to jump on this drama, get on the gossip, and just make assumptions, which is crazy.
It's crazy, but being said, I ain't gonna lie. I know some of y'all seen said woman. Said no excuses, man. Look, bro. Cheating on Nia Long, I don't care if it's with a woman. That might be gay, Ime. Ime might be gay, bro. Like, I'm sorry if I'm commissioner and I'm trolling. Get used to it. I am dead going up to the podium. Yeah, he's suspended for 3 years. Cheated on Nia Long. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with boy? What's wrong with him? Get him out of here. Pack him up.
And it's fine for you to be gay, by the way.
Yeah. But if you're gay, you're gay. You can be gay. What the fuck? Yeah. But like, if you gay, you gay. But like, no, don't claim Nia Long. What the fuck? I don't know.
So more tweets came out, and Woj right here gave us a little bit more details on the timeline of the suspension. He says, Boston Celtics coach Ime Udoka is likely facing a suspension for the entire 2022-2023 season for his role in a consensual relationship with a female staff member. Sources tell ESPN. A formal ESPN. What the fuck? ESPN. A formal announcement is expected as soon as today. A lot to unpack here. I ain't gonna lie. Number one, the time, the length of the suspension. 1 year, Sage. 1 year. Before we get to that, do we think that it is right for him to get suspended?
You know what's fucked up? We've been talking about rumors. I can't give you an honest answer because we don't know. And we get a lot of shit for whenever we say we don't know shit, but we literally don't know. It's a lot of speculation in there. It's a lot of rumors in there. There's something not right going on because him getting suspended a year, yes, it is a casual take, but casuals be on time at some time. Him getting the same suspension length or similar suspended length to Sarver, it's crazy. So some going on that we don't know about, or typical shit in America. But I honestly, as a black man, think something going on. Because that ain't, like, that'd be OD. That'd be OD if because it was on some racist shit, give him a year for fucking. He got his dick wet and he's gone a year. No. Something we don't know about. So for now, I literally have to say I don't know. But if it is literally he just fucked on the premises, of course a year's crazy.
So my take on it is, I think when it comes to a lot of these business conversations, suspensions, removals, etc., a lot of these are under a contract. I think we need to start there. When you sign a dotted line to whatever it is you're working at, wherever it is you're working at, there's a certain level of responsibility that you hold to the terms of agreement that you sign, right? And what the reports are saying is that, he violated those terms of agreement. When you sign on to be an NBA coach, when he signed that $1 million contract, whatever it is in that contract that says, you probably can't get into relationships with staff members, period. Because it's going to create a conflict of interest. It's going to be weird. That's not what we're trying to do here in this organization. So in a vacuum, I think it is fine for Ime Udoka to be held accountable for violating the terms that he signed and be punished for it. That's perfectly fine. However, where it gets tricky is that, especially with the Sarver situation that's been coming up, the NBA has knowledge of a lot worse shit that's been going on within the league for years, right? For years. And we're going to watch the Stephen A clip in a little bit, but in that clip as well, he talks about, this shit is not uncommon within organizations. Like, people mingle. People have work wives, this is pretty common. This is pretty commonplace. So the thing that's weird for me is, why is the line being drawn right here? That's where I'm confused, right?
Udoka's nut. Anybody but his. Okay, bro. All right, bro. Hey, I just want to say that there's some reliable sources out there. Yeah, some great sources near me. I have insider information that one of the shorties like a vice president wife, and maybe that's not a reliable source. I'm just bullshitting. but yeah, I mean that's one of the rumors though. Seriously, that he fucked somebody near the staff. That could be it, because this shit don't make sense. This shit don't make sense. It gotta be some.
And again, I'm fine for enforcing rules, but my thing is, and this is like, even outside of this conversation, like, for people who stream on Twitch, there are certain stuff within the TOS that technically you can't do. But then when they go out just enforcing things whenever they like to whoever they like, that's when people can abuse power. You know what I'm saying? If this is a loosely enforced rule, right, and no one ever gets in trouble for this, and then out of nowhere, Ime just gets in trouble for this, that leads me to two conclusions, right? Number one, Ime is getting picked on for various amounts of reasons. Sage brought up race, which is a valid argument to make. Number two, this could be much worse than what everyone is thinking. Everyone is assuming that it's just a consensual relationship. And from Woj's tweet, that is what he's saying. It was a consensual relationship. But there is the other alternative that, hey, maybe it wasn't. Maybe there's something going on behind the scenes that is much worse, which deserve this to be escalated to the tune that it is now, where it's a fucking year-long suspension, whole season-long suspension. It's weird, man. It's a very, very weird situation.
It's weird. Until they get on that court, it's gonna be weird seeing how them Celtics perform. Just can't run plays. Back to the transition threes. Woo!
Yeah. Before we get it, let's take it a little bit of a lighter note, bro. Damn.
You're fucked. You're fucked. No, it's okay.
God
It's
damn,
okay to
bro.
admit it. It's okay to admit it. You're fucked. You're fucked. You're cooked.
It was just a couple of days ago when it was announced that Rob Will is gonna be out for like, I don't know, the first 3 weeks of the season. I was like,
Damn,
fine.
I didn't even know that.
We've done this before. You know what I'm saying? I'll take the 5. We got you. And then this new, now we don't have the best coach in the league.
What? Oh shit!
God,
Hey,
you don't got the best coach in the league anymore.
You know what? You know what? You know what, Chat? I'm even let that slide. Yeah, you don't have your best player. It's tough. You don't have your him. He's gone. So hey, tell little Tate the ball up. Tell Coach Brad get down there. Go run some 2017 plays. Gordon Hayward, get him back. You know he likes Gordon. Get Gordon back, and yeah, you might be a cool little ECF exit again.
Yeah. All right, whatever. Let's get back to serious talk. God damn. Generally, though, at this point, and we'll probably do a follow-up video once more details come out, because, again, this is all fresh information, and we don't want to, you know what I'm saying, butcher everything and make crazy allegations.
Some might drop today. Shit.
Yeah, some might drop today. But, yeah, there's a decent amount of evidence leaning on, like, both sides of the arguments I just mentioned. The tweet I have on the screen right here, Richard Jefferson, a guy who's in the NBA, very connected individual, says, when you guys find out the truth, eye emoji, gossip girls, gif, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And then in the replies he says, ask yourself if it's consensual, then why the suspension and the length? So once you understand that it's 100% consensual from both parties, why is there such a long suspension? I repeat, 100% consensual. So a lot of people have been on RJ's ass after this tweet.
He getting cooked in the quote retweets.
Yeah, he's saying, yo, these are crazy allegations, because essentially what he's applying here is either SA or the R word. Crazy allegations off of, 24 hours of reports. But again, this he's more connected than us. But if he's using that power for, you know what I'm saying, malicious intent, this is pretty fucked of RJ.
The only thing I got a problem with RJ, and I don't hate RJ. Why the fuck? What weird beef is that? The only problem I'd say is he's tweeting it as if he knows, and if he knows directly what happened and is just not saying it, but is hiding around the fact that it could be that, yo, you wildin', gang. I ain't gonna lie, like that. That's crazy. Like, you could have just stayed off Twitter at that point, bro. If you know what happened, like, he could have just tweeted like, Twitter's Twitter. I troll on Twitter. I trolled in this video. We might edit out something that I trolled in this video, because I really trolled. But seriously, like, he can have the little meme or whatever. Is it GIF? Shit, I'm with you. He can have that. But when you are implying that you know, and you're like, ask yourself what could be, like, when you implying that you know exactly what happened, but you're not saying what happened, and what you're implying is so severe, I don't know, bro. At that point, either just say it or just shh, because yeah, you wildin'. Like, if it's true, okay, fuck email at that point. If he just like out there doing that, fuck him. But if he ain't guilty of both of the things that you're implying, you wild. I ain't gonna cap.
So the timeline of the tweets, too, is very interesting, because this Woj tweet right here, where he talked about the length of the suspension and how it's a consensual relationship, right?
That was
right
an hour ago. Yeah.
Was not only an hour ago, or at this point, like 4 hours ago, but this was at 10:02 a.m. This tweet right here, oh, this is what you meant by an hour ago. This tweet right here was at 11:42 a.m. So this was after Woj's tweet. And I just find it hard to believe that RJ doesn't have Woj's notifications on, specifically for stuff like this. So RJ saw Woj's tweet saying it's a consensual relationship, and then still questioned that it's a consensual relationship. At this point, someone's lying.
We're back to the Ben Simmons shit. AW plug. We're back to the Ben Simmons shit. We're back to the all these other conspiracies where two people are talking. And they saying something real good. Like, it both sound real good to your ears. The left ear like when it's here, the right ear like when it's here. But they can't happen. It can't be that way. Somebody is not telling the truth. There's something that we don't know that would connect everything together, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, we gonna get your ass. For better or for worse. But you better get cooked. I know his name is Ime, you bitch ass chat. Go ahead.
I just don't know, because the perception on Ime could be very different depending on the details that come out. Because on one hand, he could be a victim of essentially racism, right? Like being picked
Yeah.
on something that isn't getting enforced properly. But on the other hand, I don't even gotta say it, Chad.
Yeah, you could be a
I don't even
fucking
gotta say it.
weirdo. Let's
Yeah.
just leave it at that.
So that's tough. But let's react to the Stephen A. clip, man. A lot to unpack here, man.
Y'all think Sage was unbearable with race. By the way, Matthews, Sarah's, get the fuck out. I barely did that. But Stephen A. about to amp this bitch 30. No cap.
We have an update out of Boston regarding the situation with head coach Ime Udoka. Woj tweeting moments ago that Boston Celtics head coach Ime Udoka is likely facing a suspension for the entire 2022-2023 season for his role in a consensual relationship with a female staff member. Sources tell ESPN a formal announcement is expected as soon as today. Also tweeting, assistant coach Joe Mazzulla is likely to become Boston's
Big
interim
Joe
coach for the seasons, according
Who the fuck
to
is Joe?
sources.
Big
Stephen
Joe!
A., what are your thoughts on the situation?
Who the fuck is Joe?
You're tonight's biggest loser.
Hold on, I gotta see what this guy looks like, bro.
Oh, man. He gonna have motherfucking Sal and Murr in his ear calling, please. Please
Who
look
is
like
this?
him. Please look like him. Oh, my God. He kind of does look like him.
Man.
This nigga Murr gonna be here. Now tell Tatum to ISO it.
Oh my
Tell Tatum shoot it from full court.
He looks like a 2K generic coach, bro.
Oh yes, an auto-generated TV star coach. Oh yes. Yes.
All right, bro.
Yes.
I'm appalled by this decision.
Mm.
I'm appalled by this decision.
Okay.
If you're not going to fire him, he shouldn't be suspended. You can dock him pay. You can fine him. You can keep the stuff in-house. I'm appalled that this is publicized. I'm appalled that this is publicized. I'm going to repeat what I said in the top of the show. I know of plenty of situations spanning the entire world of professional sports, not just the NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball. The list goes on and on where folks are messing around with each other.
Stephen
You
A.
don't see this become a story.
Shit, ESPN.
This was leaked by the Boston Celtics organization. I know a lot of things about the Boston Celtics organization as it pertains to stuff like this that I could repeat. It would be irresponsible and none of my damn business. Just like it's none of our damn business now. And I'm going to say it again. I don't see nothing being put out and disseminated to the masses with these white dudes that's doing this stuff.
Oh fuck.
I know plenty of white dudes that was screwing around while they executives or coaches or anything like that. I ain't talking about the NBA. I'm talking about professional sports. I know plenty. I've never seen this publicized. Why are we publicizing this about Ime Udoka? This is wrong. Now, if you fired him, he violated a code of conduct policy, we ain't having that. You gonna keep him around? Jaylen Brown don't deserve better than that? Yeah. Jason Tatum don't deserve better than that?
Thank you. That's another point. In like the whole Celtics organizations the last 3 to 4 years, I've been saying this and I will keep saying this. Y'all motherfuckers are very lucky that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum haven't been like Cat or a bunch of these motherfuckers that have even rumored about wanting out of Boston. And when Jaylen Brown, said his shit after the finals about not being loved by Celtics fans, yeah, that's a taste of what that can be. Y'all have been spoiled by the Jays. Been spoiled.
I ain't gonna lie, I could not agree more. Between having elite all-star level guards and elite sometimes is even a stretch, no offense, but the Kemba Walker didn't exactly pan out well. So when you have these guards that you want to take the ball out their hand, then you finally give them the keys just to fuck around and not give them the keys for real. You want to give Gordon the ball more. So you're trying to work Gordon back to be the face instead. Then you finally give them the keys. Takes a little bit to get going, but they finally start to get going, and now you got this whole Jaylen Brown thing popping off. So it's like, is Jaylen Brown our best player? Yada, 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 yada. So he's all feeling some type of way about, hey, what if I was the number one in the franchise? Because he probably could be. Young star. And then now this, bro, y'all real lucky that they wired the way they is. Yeah. Like, that's literally it. If that motherfucker thought on some, like, Bradley Beal shit,
yeah.
And mind you, Bill stayed. Bill. I'm talking about a motherfucker that's just slightly more so on the give me the bag, or slightly more so on
and Tatum could
pack me
easily
up.
be that, by the way,
And
Sage.
Tatum
Easily.
Tatum should have been packed up, if we being honest. After I carry my team to the ECF, where I'm just one game away, where I'm just one scary Terry 3-pointer away. And who was the other motherfucker that I saw? I think it was Jalen, actually. Where it's just one motherfucker steps up. We're in the finals without Kyrie. You didn't give me the ball for like 3 seasons? Yeah, get out my face, boy.
Yeah.
Man, y'all lucky.
Marcus Smart doesn't deserve better than that. All of these cats that's on this team, Robert Williams and everybody else, they don't deserve Derek White and them, they don't deserve better than that. Because this dude engaged in a consensual relationship, as egregious as that may be in some people's eyes. Because you're going to hear more about this, and you're going to find out more about the woman involved.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate too. But the bottom line is, it's a personal, consensual situation between 2 adults. You violated the code of conduct policy. You violated the relationship policy or the organizational policy of the Boston Celtics. Then you shouldn't be there. And if you're going to be there, what happened to it being a family? What happened to it being in-house? What happened to it being none of anybody's damn business but our business? How all of a sudden this stuff? I know people that's acted up and that's had stuff happen. I don't see their business out there. Nobody's publicizing it, and that's within the same damn organization. Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. But Ime Udoka stuff is out on Front Street. This stinks to the high heavens. It's unfair to the team, the players. It's unfair to the basketball organization. I'm talking about the basketball staff. It's unfair. It ain't right.
I'll agree with Stephen A on this point of like, yo, what is a 1-year suspension? Like at that point, bro, just fire him.
I'm about to say, what does that do? Like, I'm glad he said that, because it just hit me. Yeah, what does that do outside of just say, yeah, Tatum, fuck you, like eat a dick? Like at that point, just make Joe the interim coach until you hire a new coach because you fired him.
And I'm saying I feel bad for the interim coach. Yeah, I'm gonna just have this job for a year and then I'm gonna get packed up.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
what
now think about it. Yeah, Stephen A's on. Look, I understand all of you are super anti-casuals, and Stephen A has never said anything factual. I couldn't agree with him more. I really couldn't.
The only pushback I would have is like if the Celtics did decide to fire him, right? They have to provide some sort of reasoning. If anything, it'd be worse if it was just, yo, this dude led us to the finals in year 1, up 2-1.
Fired him for fucking.
And just fired him. If anything, that looks more fucking racist than just, you know what I'm saying?
It would be more outrage, 100%. I'm glad you brought that up. But at that point, we know something went down. Like, fuck speculation. We know we ain't being told something. like we know that for a fact. It could even be that stupid ass rumor I keep pushing. But something ain't wrong. I mean, something must have really, really, really happened. He must have fucked up and bro fired him for fucking. So yeah, something happened.
I think the main problem I have with this whole situation is just the assumptions being made from every single aspect. We have just heard reports of this guy being suspended for disciplinary action due to a Jesus fuck, I can't say the word. That word, relationship. That is all we've heard. But and you know, the cases are out there, the evidence is out there, but even just assuming that this was race-based is a pretty big assumption. Pretty damning assumption, right? The assumption that this has SA involved or the R word involved is a damning assumption. Even on a small scale, just saying that, you know, Nia Long is like the nicest person in the world. Who knows how their relationship works? That's an assumption in and of itself. The assumption that it's this specific assistant coach is the one that Ime is cheating with. All we know is that it is a staff member. Newsflash, people. The staff isn't just the head coach, the assistant coach, and the players.
Hey, no, Kevin, this ain't 2K, bro.
It could be a fucking janitor. You know what I'm saying? That is a staff member. So just so many assumptions going on, damning assumptions, serious allegations going on over the span of 24 hours. And I understand that we are making this video as a reaction to all the news going on, but please just wait until all the information comes out to make a definitive take. Be informative of stuff like this because the stuff y'all are putting out is damning information. Career altering, life altering, reputation altering takes and allegations. This shit is serious, bro. Motherfuckers want to talk about the internet being fake. I hate that take because it's not fake. The stuff we do on the internet has real life repercussions. It just does. It just does. Whether for good or for bad, the stuff I put on the internet generates me money. But it can also be something that damages my reputation. You know what I'm saying? Damages other people's reputation.
Yeah, man. Like, again, I'm just echoing what you said, bro. Like, seriously, we are reporting this video has ads or whatever. We're literally just talking about this because he's a Celtics fan. I'm a Lakers fan. I want to troll him. He cares about this situation because it's his fucking team's best coach in quite some time. So we're just talking about the situation, but we're not assuming anything. I'm not standing with RJ's take because RJ's take is a serious take. I know I brought up race as a possibility. I'm not saying that I'm not bringing it up because I'm like, oh yeah, black guy have bad punishment, racist. I'm not doing that. We don't know. And it's okay to talk about the situation and speak on what you know. And when you don't, that's
know.
it. Yeah, I'm about to say, that's it. We're just talking about the situation. Hell, we read the tweet. Something's supposed to drop tonight, apparently, formally. So we might have a video tomorrow, nigga. But it's just a matter of like, bro, we are not pushing any agendas, and we just ask other creators, other tweeters, all that shit. Don't push your agenda because you want it to be some shit. It's unfair to Eam. I'm gonna keep calling him Eam. It's unfair to Eam. It's unfair to the sports world. More importantly, though, and this is gonna make me sound like a simp. This is really unfair to whatever shorty you name, because she just gets cooked for no reason. Especially when a motherfucker like me, because I'm a troll, is gonna be like, for Nia Long, nigga. Like that's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. So yeah, just chill.
All right, listen, y'all. If y'all like this video, go ahead and check out this video. If not, just subscribe to the channel, man. Keep up with our latest videos, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Peace. How's that for original content, pussy?